This series is recommended for adult viewers only. Violence, harsh language, and themes of Shadowrun can be found inside. Friends, we're not nearly ready to do this show. You need to know that no one was prepared with a shadow fact except for me. So Spoon is tilting his head. Maybe he's got a shadow fact. It's hard to say. But yeah, welcome to, what's this, the 12th episode? Probably, who knows? The 7th episode just got finished editing, so I'm a little behind. We just need a few weeks where people don't show up, and I'll catch up quick enough. This is too much Crusader Kings 3, and I hear that if I just say the words Hotspot Hinterlands, this session may not even happen. So we've got shadow facts. Decay's shadow fact is that when he's using his ultrasonic senses, he's colorblind.
Is he normally colorblind anyways?
No.
Okay, just clarify.
I mean, he can't see color because he's seeing sound.
Yeah, because he's seeing sound waves. I guess that's yeah.
Now, just know, I had this ready for months and months and months as a weak attempt at a joke, and I got nothing here. So, yeah.
I thought you were trying to sneak in two facts in one and say he's always colorblind.
No, it absolutely bombed really bad. Cipher, what's your shadow fact for this episode?
The first time Cipher hacked drones, he installed a custom ringtone of "Never Gonna Give You Up." Whenever the drone. How do you already hate it? I haven't even finished the punchline.
I'm pretty sure you already did the punchline.
Nope. So it was on a security drone, and it would play the ringtone every time it found the intruder. But he just called it moral sabotage because all he really wanted to know is if anyone in the building would finish the course.
Indeed.
Sniff, you got, a shadow fact. I've lost energy already.
Oh, bring it back. Pump it up. Yeah, I got a shadow fact. So Sniff, his mentor spirit, which hasn't really come up too much, is the dog spirit. And for him, that takes the form of Garm from Norse mythology.
Very nice.
Savannah, shadow fact.
Yeah. So at Blitz's house, she has at least one bug trap in every room of her house.
I am not bringing bug over your place.
Spoon, shadow fact.
In the early 2060s of Seattle, the UCAS Seattle, there was a community in the Barrens known as Jotunheim that used to be a safe haven and hub for Shadowrunners that nobody's really sure quite how it ended, but it ended badly.
All right, well, you're in charge.
All right. So it is Thursday, January 16th. Cipher has been sitting out in his van hacking the systems of the Rocky Flats Wildlife Refuge and Nuclear History Museum. And as you're taking a look at the blueprints and things that you've recovered, I need you to give me, since you don't have a knowledge skill, just give me a logic default. You're muted.
Just default meaning none, so just logic none.
Yeah, well, it'd be logic -1.
Okay.
2. Okay. That's still pretty good. That's enough hits. So you're looking at this blueprint, and in the section labeled like employee bathrooms, there is a strange like dead space um between like the back wall of the bathroom and the next room over.
So now I'm immediately picturing, like in Harry Potter, you get to the basement by going through the toilet. We have to flush our ways in. Okay. I'm building out this AR map. I haven't shared it with anyone else yet, but I'm marking that as dead space, possible entrance to basement, question mark. So I'm just adding everything I find here from the van scans, from blueprints, floor plans, anything I've got access to. I'm just slowly building out this AR map that I will eventually share with the team.
So and you can basically complete all of your the pre-work stuff that you wanted to do.
Okay. I mean, the goal of all this pre-work was I eventually built a, like, using all public information, like whatever licenses, floor plans, ownership, staff, stuff like that, and build like a little bit of a profile, put each one in a nice manila folder, one for each team member to review, half as a test to see if anyone even opens it. But with all the relevant information on what we know that's publicly about these facilities, and then the back half would be more into the possible ideas of how do we get to the basement, what's in the basement, what times are shift changes, things like that. All stuff that you could figure out relatively easily without too much infiltration work.
Sure.
So I guess
Are you making this a physical folder, or are you making it like a digital augmented reality object? Because I feel like Cipher probably wouldn't.
Yeah, that's a really good point.
Physical.
I think he would make one physical copy.
Okay.
To see if anyone wants that, but other than that, everything is digital for sure.
Okay.
He probably has to go rent a printer because he didn't own one. But yeah, that'd be his, like, his first day of doing this recon work is not not doing anything that would like really try to get him noticed. So he's not trying to connect to any networks. He's just doing like sending bug around. Go ahead.
Yeah. And I was gonna say you're probably just doing what is the slow hacking called? I don't know, but not the not hack on the fly.
Right. Yeah. I think that will be like his. We still have like 3 days, right? So I think that would be his second. The next time he comes back with a different paint job and all that on the van or the AR skin, that would be the second day. The first day was literally like scan with the van, send bug around to see where the access points are and the different possible locks or security keypads and stuff at each door, and then build that into the AR map. So nothing too risky, basically.
Gotcha.
And at the end of that day,
pulling down any publicly available information.
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay.
Technically, he could do from his pad, but when he gets back to his pad, he will. I still don't know if he has Decay's number, but he would send the packets of information to Blitz and Sniff, and he'd probably send 2 digital copies to each one of them just to say, in case one you want to forward it onto Decay, even though like you can just copy the same file he sends to.
Yeah, so you guys get a arrow, an augmented reality object sent to you from Cipher's comlink. And it's basically when you look down at your comlink, it has like a manila folder floating over it with files inside.
Can I review that and go through with like security design or tactics?
Absolutely.
Okay.
100%. 100%. Go ahead and give me a security design roll.
All right. Got a 2.
So with your security knowledge, the security on this museum is pretty lax. Like it's a public facing building. Like there's not a ton of valuable stuff here. Like, unless somebody wanted to steal like some of the dioramas or like stuffed animals that are, and then, I mean, I guess there's the gift shop if you wanted to pull off some petty crime. But like with the 2 hits on your security design, this definitely doesn't feel like a super secret underground lab security system.
Fair. The void, like that was described, or like the strange part in the design, like the.
Yeah, yeah. You see, Cipher has drawn a circle around it and three question marks. And you notice, looking at the blueprints and where you were the other day when your spirit
Mhm.
came back to and said, "Hey, I found a way down." You were in
Okay.
that area.
Okay. Cool. I will let them know that that's, corroborating information on what I got the other day. That something is definitely there. Obviously, the security makes no sense for there being anything important here, but that is very weird.
Blitz is gonna make sure DK gets his hands on that after she looks through it too.
Sure. So DK, you get a bing message from Blitz that is a ARO attached.
He is staring at the wall, doing nothing, and he doesn't react for about 3 minutes. And then he goes through all of it. And then once he's gone through all of it, he draws conclusions and then goes back through it again just to make sure that now that he has the full picture, everything lines up.
Okay.
Then he finds the public transit schedule for the next day and prepares to go to the museum tomorrow to do some solo in-person recon without telling the rest of the
Solo.
group.
Hey. Okay.
So DK won't get this message because Cipher doesn't have his number. But about 30 minutes after sending the package, Cipher would say to Blitz and Sniff, I'm gonna. Well, I don't know why I'm doing a voice. It's a text. I'm gonna go back tomorrow and connect to the node for the first time, just see what else I can learn. But today was mild. Tomorrow a little more invasive, but figure get as much as I can. So I'll be there tomorrow if anyone wants to ride or wants to join. Bye.
Yeah, Sniff would offer to be a backup for that.
Blitz will text back and say she's gonna come out and look around.
He texts, Sniff texts Cipher like a random alley address again to pick him up.
He adds it to his board of random addresses.
Going to use a reverse lookup. No, wait, hold on. Numbers did this episode. So it's the lawn sprinkler problem. We can't tell where they're going to land while it's firing, but by reverse looking up where they've scattered, we can diagnose the center point. That might actually be the first episode of Numbers, now that I think about it.
You know,
And it's been a while.
or it's Batman tracking down all the places Superman has gone.
So just one
Great
city,
detective.
just one major city.
Well, but within that city.
I didn't watch those movies, so I also don't
Well,
care.
this is
I don't like
the
DC.
animated series, but yeah. Anyway, all right. So you're all showing up the next day at the Rocky Flats Museum and Wildlife Refuge.
Yes, and I would like to make it known that I'm running my fake sin the whole time I'm at the museum.
Sure. What rating is your fake sin?
2.
2. Okay. Good to know.
I'm also running my other fake sin, Bebop Rocksteady.
Okay. Cipher, do you park in the same spot you were the other day?
No, that'd be too easy. I don't know if Cipher would think of that. Probably would park at the same spot the more I think about it. That's something Cipher would do.
Yeah.
But the van looks very different. It's a different license plate.
Yes. Yeah. So, Cipher and Sniff, you guys pull up in the van. Sniff, are you hanging out in the van?
Yeah, he's gonna basically be chilling with Cipher for the time being, keeping his eye out. And I'm gonna use astral perception though the whole time.
Okay.
And just
so
keeping watch.
Yeah. I imagine you guys stopped at like what's the soy bucks beforehand and grab some coffee and donuts because you're like, it's like a stakeout.
Yeah, Sniff ordered the like the to-go carafe, you know, like
Yes.
the cardboard one with a screw top.
So he's just drinking out of it directly.
It's got a straw.
So Blitz, how are you getting to? How are you getting
My
to
my
the?
bike, of course.
Okay. So you pull up, park out front. A Denver City Transit bus pulls into the parking lot, opens its doors, and you see like a handful, like probably more than a handful, like 12 or so kids in like uh, backpacks and winter coats and things like that come running off the bus with a pair of teachers coming off the bus behind them. They look very tired already. It's still somewhat early in the morning. And behind them, you see an elf that you recognize.
Well, hold on.
Okay.
Allow me to describe
Sure. You
what
go
you
right ahead.
actually see. Now, of
Please
course,
do.
you see an elf, no surprise. But I want you to imagine the perfect Floridian. All right? We're talking teal swim trunks, orange base Hawaiian shirt, kind of loose on him. He's already a very skinny, kind of scrawny guy, quite loose on him. He's got a bunch of sunscreen on his cheeks, and he's wearing like a Bowie hat with with the tie underneath it, perfectly cocky. And he's got like a travel pamphlet of the museum, and he's just looking around like absolute boomer behavior. Like he doesn't use AR, he's not wearing AR glasses, he doesn't have any cybernetics. He's just like, I'm gonna sit here and read this. But he looks like he's 25, but he's an elf, so he could really be 80 years old. And it's just like, oh, so that's, oh, that must be it over there. And just start heading off towards the museum, talking to himself the whole time about how things used to be better. And I can't believe Denver's so cold this time of year. Can you believe it's 106 in Palm Springs right now?
My pool never goes below 85.
Oh, is when he's walking too. He walks and his knees move in a weird way, and he hunches his shoulders and he swings his arms while he's moving. And he stops in the middle of the path to keep anybody else from going around him, opens up the brochure and reads it. He was 100% in character, fully delving down into this to just for someone to look at him and be like, I don't have to pay attention to this person. I've seen this tourist 100 times and I hate them.
I know
But it
this
is
very
also
well.
very clearly Decay.
Blitz is gonna approach you. And she's gonna say,
He's gonna actually physically run into you while looking at his poster and go, "Oh, I'm so sorry, young lady. I'm so sorry. I'm not from around here. It's my first time at the museum."
yeah, no, I can tell. My first time too. Slippery ice, old man. Let me help you.
Oh, thank you so much, young lady.
Yeah, you got it, Grandpa.
I'm not very physically capable, as you can tell. I really appreciate that. We haven't had a lot of elves die from old age, but I was pretty old when I got elvified, so it's hard to tell how long the old ticker's gonna last.
She'll like take him by the elbow and steer him inside. Like,
You remind me of my granddaughter, the one that I like, not the two that I don't like. Let me tell you about how things were in the 2030s when everything was better.
Blitz is listening just very intently.
So you come up to the doors. There is a like the like subway turnstile. There's like it's like a 15 new yen entry fee, but it would be covered by your lifestyles.
Well, we also have our passes from our combat.
Yes,
right?
if
Yes.
I was not sure if you collected them or not, but yes, you can have them if you would
He
like.
did, and he shakily waves his arm very frailly before it. He's not sure it's gonna work. He's like, oh, I ordered this a couple weeks ago. I'm just not sure it's gonna work. You never know with these machines nowadays. Nothing's ever the same. Who does, no one ever uses cash anymore. And he swings it and beep. And he's like,
Yep.
oh, wonderful. Thank you so much, young lady. Sorry, what did you say your name was?
Poppy.
Poppy.
Poppy
Wow.
Kane.
Fantastic. You remind me of my granddaughter Savannah, who I like a lot more than my two other granddaughters. One of them's, she's into girls. I don't have any problem with that, but it's just the girls that she likes that I have the problem with. She can be into girls. No problem. We had that back in the 30s. It's just that now all they do all day is they sit on the Matrix and they're all kissing and stuff, but it's in the Matrix. Don't kids know that you have to have physical contact now? What is happening to teenagers nowadays? Rather than sneak over to each other's houses and go on dates, they just plug themselves into a wall. Oh, let me tell you, we didn't have that back in the 2040s. It was different back then. Your cyberware wasn't quite as advanced, and
Mm.
I haven't gotten jacked up myself. Is that what they call it nowadays? That's what we called it in the 40s. We called it getting jacked up. I don't keep up with the modern lingo.
As the two of you walk into
Mhm.
the main foyer, you see behind a central information desk, there is a
Mhm.
human male sitting in the chair. He has it's like kind of like a little bit like a park ranger's uniform on, like a dark brownish green pants, light grayish beige shirt. Um, but his eyes are covered by a pair of sunglasses. He's leaned back in his chair. He has his feet up on the desk, and you can see a cord running from the back of his neck into the terminal that he's sitting at.
Over there, that guy's pretty jacked up right now too. Hold on. And he starts guiding the two of you over that way, doing his old man torso twist walk. Excuse me, young man. Excuse me. Can you hear me? Can you understand me? Are you jacked up right now? You
There,
jacking,
there
bro?
is there is no response from the man behind the desk.
I hit the bell like 15 times. Bing, 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 bing. I'm looking for an audio tour of this place. I don't want to download your app. I don't want to register with the museum or the park. Do you have any pamphlets if you don't have the audio book?
What's your edge score?
Oh, is a high edge score good or bad? Before I answer this question.
You're just gonna roll an edge test to see if he comes out of the matrix or
Okay, my
if
edge is 5. I'm gonna hit
okay.
my edge test.
Yeah, go ahead and make sure you don't roll it twice.
Yep, I have none selected, no bonuses. I got
One
one
hit.
success.
Okay. So as you're ding 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 ding, um, he reaches up, unplugs himself from the matrix, and slowly sits up, opens his eyes, is like, all right, what do you want?
Hey, sorry, I saw you were jacking there. I didn't want to interrupt you, but do you have a audio tour for the museum that I can get for free or maybe purchase? Or maybe you've got a pamphlet that explains all the exhibits inside and what I can do outside? Anything physical. I don't want one of those things that you can scan. I don't want your app. I don't want a QR code. I don't want to register with anybody.
And you don't have augmented reality. You can't
Or
there's
what?
displays. There's arrows on every. Okay,
Decay looks
hang on 1 second.
confusedly at Blitz and goes, I'm sorry, young lady. Can you translate for me? I don't understand the youth culture nowadays.
So
What's an arrow?
he
Are we
pulls
talking
open
about the
a
same
drawer.
thing? You fire it from a bow?
So go ahead and roll me a con test.
Not an infiltration test, maybe?
No.
No, no, you promised me this whole plan was
Yeah.
based on infiltration.
Yeah, but that's not what you're using to try and get in here.
I feel like it is to some extent.
I feel like you're pretending to be an old
hey,
man.
you're the game master. I want an official ruling as to what infiltration covers then.
Infiltration covers physical infiltration. So like
I
walking
feel
in
like
here and not being
I'm filling up
noticed.
the space right now.
Yeah, but I feel like you're pretending to be an old man.
I'm not pretending to be an old man. I am an old man.
I would
Um,
like to Blitz is trying to explain to him what an arrow is and what AR
Sure.
is this whole time.
And do you want to give him some help?
Yeah.
Okay, so you go ahead and roll a contest first. If you don't have con, it's just charisma. It's a default charisma.
Yeah, that's what I thought was. Non-attribute, correct?
Yeah, non-attribute. Okay, so you'll get an additional dice.
Hey,
Okay.
1 hit out of 2 ain't bad.
all right, I'm gonna use edge on this for sure.
Okay.
So I'm using charisma, nothing additional with a modifier of 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
5
Okay.
successes. That's more dice than I rolled.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
'cause
just
you
want to impress him.
got
I want
3
everyone around here to discount anything further that I say.
for sure.
That
Yeah.
I'm just the crazy, kooky old man who doesn't know what augmented reality is.
So like you hear this dude mumbling under his breath as he's like looking through desk drawers. He finally finds what he's looking for. He pulls out a chip, slaps it up on the countertop, and goes, "There you go," and just immediately goes back to ignoring you, plugs back in, and goes unconscious again.
I pull out an actual Walkman and try to put the chip in where the cassette tape would go.
You realize a Walkman is like over 100 years old at this point, right?
Blitz listens to the fucking Hawaii surfer guys, okay? I don't think it's
Yes.
weird to have. It's
Sure.
vintage. It's part of the costume, okay?
Okay. No, the chip is about like this big.
Yeah, I understand it doesn't fit. I'm doing this
Yeah.
on purpose.
Okay.
I want
It's
to
a
be
bit.
discounted as someone who is not a threat at all and is an annoyance that should be avoided.
Yes.
I
You
have
are.
5 successes here.
Yeah. You are currently you are as if you don't exist as an
Excellent.
old man.
All right. I'm going to mutter kind of loudly, I need to find the bathroom. And then I'm going to go towards wherever I think that storage and supplies are so I can find a uniform to steal and maybe some
Sure.
access cards.
Okay. So as you make your way through the facility, now I'll need you to make me an infiltration roll as you like avoid you're moving to avoid cameras. Like, you know, there's like somebody going through an employee only door that has a keypad on it, and you're like walking up quickly behind them to like stick your foot in the door.
Mhm. Okay, are you gonna need one for me as well?
Yes, if you're going with them.
I have 7 successes, spend an edge on it.
Okay.
Rolled 4 6s.
Nice.
I'd fucking disappear
Um,
into the background. Like someone's holding the door open while reading something on a tablet and sipping coffee, and I just completely switch personas so that he doesn't look back. I just go, thanks, buddy. You know how engineers are. You can get them to open any door for you.
Yeah. So the two of you go like Assassin's Creeding through the growing crowd of
Side
people
by
and
side, we just put our hands creepily on people's
like
shoulders.
like
Mhm.
raptors through the tall grass, and you work your way back to a, a section that is marked employees only, and you work through like through a hallway. You see like a break room off to one side, and then like a set of lockers off to the other, and they're like the full size lockers.
Okay. Now, I'm looking for lockers, not that it looks like somebody changed today. I'm not looking for the locker of employees who are working right now. I'm looking
Sure.
for lockers that don't have a lot of scratch marks and indicate they aren't used very often.
Mhm.
Because I want something to be in them that isn't somebody's casual at-home clothes.
Sure. Go ahead and give me a visual perception test.
I'm not going to spend edge on this. Just because I don't have an unlimited number of pieces of edge to spend. I got
Blitz,
two.
you can go ahead and make this test as well.
Okay, I was gonna ask since I'm standing right there.
I'm also passively checking for motion sensors and stuff like that.
Are you satisfied with that level of no success?
This is Spoon's version of Are You Sure, Dunamis.
Yes,
it
so
is.
he added the
Are you
no
satisfied
success
with
part.
that level
Yeah.
of success?
Basically, are you satisfied with your failure?
Yeah, and it damn near glitched.
I'm gonna spend a point of edge.
Okay.
Now, remind me, because it's been a hot minute since I've done it on this character sheet. Am I just rolling edge?
No, you'll
Or am I like
basically
re-rolling?
at this point you'll just re-roll your perception because you have no successes.
Just making sure. 2.
Okay. So, you are both able to locate um, a locker that doesn't look unused, but looks like it hasn't been opened in quite some time. Like perhaps whoever uses it is either on vacation or isn't working today or hasn't been working here for a while.
Cool.
They do have um, they're not like thumbprint locks, but they're like keypad locks or key card locks.
Hmm.
I'm going to turn to Blitz and say, are you on comms with Cipher? I didn't expect to see you here.
Oh, yeah, he's in his weird van out in the parking lot.
It's a pretty nifty van. I don't think it's that weird. Now he's probably in his weird cocoon, which is weird. You
Yeah,
want to ring him up a
hold on.
call and see if he can remotely open these lockers for us?
Yeah, I'll ask. I'm gonna text Cipher.
And we'll
Operate.
we'll cut right here, and we'll cut back to Cipher and Sniff as you guys pull up and park at this kind of
Oh no,
what
they
you now know
missed
as like a
Decay's.
trailhead. And you see like you're parked up with a good view of um the museum buildings in the parking lot. Um, and you all see the Denver City Transit bus pull up. You see that whole scene happen. You can't hear anything, but you definitely see it looks like Decay in some sort of disguise, I guess. Um, go through that whole theatrics outside. So what do you
It is
guys?
so nice to see so many children here and that one crazy Miami Dolphins fan.
Look,
I wonder what they're doing in Denver. It's not even football season.
you really don't recognize him?
Should I?
No.
Oh, okay, good. Do you know who that is? Oh, okay.
Look past the walk.
My perception is in physical world is shit. So and I'm assuming I don't even know if DK
I feel like at
has
that
anything
point you
called,
see
like-
Blitz walk up to him.
Yeah. Oh, it's Blitz. Well,
Nailed it. Quick on the uptake.
I'm not sure what your plan is, Sniff. If you want, stay in the van, it's fine if you want to catch with them. But Yeah, my plan honestly was to passively try to infiltrate and get on the node without actually, proactively hacking. I think it's called probing. I'm going to be probing the node. The thing is, remember when I did that when we were underground last time and it took, a long time? Yeah, it's kind of like that. So
Yeah, that's why I'm here, Cipher. Stakeout, buddy time. You do your thing. I'll keep an eye on it.
oh, you can keep Bug company. Not that I flick Bug up and he floats over and lands on your shoulder.
He pats it.
Don't squish him.
How big is it? Are we talking
Uh,
dragonfly? Like,
Yeah, like he's definitely he is bug sized.
all right.
And he's got like a bunch of like stealth mods, so like you don't hear him when he takes off and stuff. But
He would
I
be
feel like
very- he'd
in
be
the back
very
of
hard.
the van, you do see two dogs just kind of milling around. Spirit dogs, obviously, just hanging, chilling.
Can I see
You've
them?
got the nice wispy sheepdog. Yeah, they're materialized enough for you to see, just so you know they're there.
Yeah.
Is this the first
Manifested.
time I would have seen him? I'm trying to think, have they been with you before? And we just haven't.
I think, well, the first time I didn't explicitly say that they were the one I used was visible to search, but so yeah, this is probably the first time you're seeing. You get the nice wispy air sheepdog. We got our dapper Weimaraner and his bow tie. And they're just chilling.
I think so. Cipher would definitely be a dog person. The question is, would he like? I don't know how he'd react if like to them not being like real. He'd probably
Well, I
think
mean,
they're AR.
They're
something.
physically there. Like you can touch these dogs when they're manifested.
Oh. Okay, yeah, then he's totally going over again behind one hand behind each ear, and this will delay whatever hacking he's doing.
In the meantime, I think I will have Sniff. Maybe what's a spell that's reasonable here for use? I'll go with clairvoyance here, just so I can bounce my vision around the van and see what we see.
Okay.
And I'll do that at a force. Let's go 5. I get my +2. And that gives me 6 hits.
Damn, that's a lot.
I
Look
think
at those 6s. Holy shit.
Yeah, so that's a full force spell.
So it's not like a huge distance, if I remember correctly. It's like 25 meters or something that I can bounce the vision around.
Yeah,
But,
it was ranges targets or T. But yeah, so you could bounce your vision around the area that the van is in, probably as far down as like the museum itself. Although you can't get into the museum because you can't
Okay.
see into the museum.
Okay, no worries. Being that close to the entrance is good enough, and I'll have, like I said, astral perception running, and just be kind of keeping a watch entirely.
Sure. Okay.
Would I'm assuming both Blitz and Decay have their comlinks in passive mode. Would I, having seen them before, still be able to like track them and put them on like an AR map to share with Sniff so he can see where they are and what they're doing? Or is that not something I can do if they're in passive mode?
You could if you so you would theoretically you would need a matrix perception test, but because I think you have enough hits to probably buy successes, that I would say that yes, you can if you take the time see all the devices inside the museum and pick out the like com codes of Blitz and Decay and their fake sends.
Okay, and maybe that's the first thing I do whenever I get access to the node just by this passive hacking. But what's it called? Extended test, I think they call it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you are are you VR hacking or are you gonna do AR? Because AR takes a day.
Yeah, definitely VR.
Okay.
So I think after several minutes of dog petting, Cipher would come back to the sense of, all right, so right, why we're here. I'll be in the cocoon if you need me.
Yeah.
And at that, he just kind of like zipping it up or whatever mechanism it closes around him. And then as that happens, he like goes out. And immediately look for the first public node. And then once I'm on it, I'm gonna try to what's it called? Probe an extended test probe of the security network layer.
Sure. So when you go into VR, you look down at like from where your van is. You look down at where the two buildings are, and instead of like the museum buildings you saw before, the Rocky Flats Wildlife Refuge building, where they have like the exhibits about the wildlife, awakened critters, the things in the Rocky Mountains. You see it is overlaid in VR. It is a large um, log cabin style building. And then the second building, which is the Rocky Flats Nuclear History Museum, is a pair of like not full sized, but like building sized, like the exhaust, the nuclear chimneys, basically the like that you would see and go, oh, that's a nuclear plant. And these are like the nodes. And you can see icons moving around them. You can see, there are people who are essentially visiting the museum virtually.
Well, at least they maintained their image. Well, alrighty, let's see what I can find. And I will start my extended tests, which I just had it open. Is my hacking plus exploit plus the one of the complex forms plus VR, so another 2 and it's against the analyze firewall plus the security for another 4. And I keep rolling until I get there. And each time I roll, I lose a die, I think.
Correct.
So there's my first one. So
5
power number 1.
successes. Okay. So you are able to what sort of access ID are you going for?
Security.
Security.
So
okay.
Plus 4, I believe.
Plus 4. Okay, so you are able to.
I'm sorry, it says plus 3 literally right in front of me.
Okay, so you're still you're not able to make a complete security access ID in the first hour, but you feel that you are very close.
Alrighty. Hour number 2. Holy bejesus. Okay.
Yeah, so you are by the end of the second hour, you have a security access ID.
And once again, he's thinking, maybe I should have gone for admin. Well. And I will, once I'm in, the first thing I'm going to do is look to see if there is, the very first thing I'll do is locate Blitz in Decay's comlinks and then paint them on the AR map and make sure I'm sharing that with Sniff. I guess, and Blitz, like everyone could see each other. And I think he would put a football helmet logo for Decay for the Dolphins fan. And then I would then look for if there's like a presence that would perhaps mimic a spider, something that looks like it's, analyzing and probing before I start doing anything else.
Sure. Go ahead and make me a matrix perception test.
All right. And this, you know what I forgot to do? I owe you 2 fade rolls.
Yes.
Matrix, both at 2s. Okay, 1. That can't be right. 7? Holy shit.
7 successes.
That's insane.
You rolled 11 and you got a ton of successes.
Okay.
So,
all right.
Yeah, you are fine.
All right. And then this will be my, don't forget the 4. This is my perception.
Okay. You don't see any icon or anything hidden on this security network. when you log in with your security access ID, like there is no spider on this node.
Then it is time to search for hidden nodes, which I think is basically the same rule. I'm now using scan, which I have less points into. So I'll only use 2 points, and I'll have to do more. What's it called? Fades. So I'm searching now for hidden things on the node. Hey, oh God, how many ones is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, not enough. That's not great.
Any
Yeah,
edge?
there are no hidden things on this node. I mean, there's things that you need admin access to get into, but
Okay. All right. Before he goes down the whole admin access thing,
it is about this time that you get a message from Blitz that says,
Can you let me into this locker, hacker man?
locker. Then he'll look at the map and like see where you guys are. Is there any I don't like what type of security is on these lockers. Can I just send a command to open it?
yeah, I would say so. Like they're just wireless keycard readers.
Okay. Then yes. Hacking plus logic plus command. 4 + 2 + 2 + 2. And I owe you a drain of 2. 4 successes to open locker.
Yeah, so the 2 lockers that you guys are standing in front of, the keycard reader turns green, and you hear the chunk of them unlocking.
He makes a good doorman.
I heard that.
I open the door.
Inside, you see there is in yours, Decay, there is a like park ranger outfit, like similar to what the guy was wearing at the front gate. And in yours, Blitz, there is a janitorial staff jumpsuit.
I swap outfits.
Okay.
I also pull out a fat set of non-AR sunglasses. Get the janitor. I immediately start stripping everything off, stuffing it into the locker. No,
Okay.
you know what? I stuff it into my little I want to imagine I have a fanny pack. I didn't mention it, but
I was gonna
think
say a
that's
beach bag, but yeah.
yeah. And stuff all my clothes in it, and I just immediately right down to the underwear and begin putting on the janitor's outfit. No fear.
Asserting your dominance.
I mean, I'm here to do a job. I'm here to do a job, young lady. What did you say your name was again? Because my name is Steve, and I'm from Janitorial Services.
Aren't you a
I'm
park
from
ranger?
Denver.
Yeah, I thought you had the park ranger one.
No,
No,
said
I
they
swapped outfits with her.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
I wanted the janitor's outfit. I don't want the
I
park
see, I
ranger's
see.
outfit. DK is a skinny dude. I assume Blitz is it. I want to imagine Blitz with dark sunglasses on, wearing the park ranger outfit. Is going to end up on somebody's Insta and go viral, and then never be heard from again. People are going to be like, "Does she have an OnlyFans?" And then then it's just done. She's cooked. I'm describing every female police officer who's been famous in the last 10 years.
I think I've seen her on Scrubhub.
Oh my God. That's so dark.
Oh, that's awful. All right.
I'm gonna become a park ranger.
You are going to become a park ranger?
Well, no, I feel like maybe that's risky. I feel like the park rangers all know each other.
I mean, you can. Well,
Do you want me to open a different locker?
Can you open all of them?
Open. Oh, that's not the command I want. Open sesame. Jesus
ooh,
Christ, I'm wasting all the
yeah,
good
all right.
rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, you can open all of them. They all go. You hear And then of all the lockers opening.
The second I
I
get to
didn't think he
combat
was
with
going to
this
be able to
dude,
do that.
I'm screwed. Wasting all the 6s now.
Okay,
You
I'm
are-
looking for a janitor outfit. I'm going to match my man's.
You are able to
Yeah.
find another janitorial services outfit.
Okay, I'll get changed and then I'll.
Oh, Cipher,
Shut
tell him to
the
grab a couple
lockers.
extra if they've
Oh.
got a bag.
Oh,
Yeah.
can you wait, aren't you on the comlink too?
Oh, am
can
I?
you
I don't know. Yeah, I guess I would be.
can you grab any that might be good for dog names?
I'm looking for 2 extra outfits.
Thank you.
Okay, you're looking for 2 extra janitorial outfits.
Doesn't matter what size.
Doesn't
I'm
matter what
grabbing 'em.
size. Okay.
Oh, extra skinny. Is that a size?
I feel like DK is wearing the only extra skinny already.
Let's see here.
Men's long.
I think while this is
There are not any more janitorial services
There.
outfits in this locker room.
I thought you were going to say there weren't any other extra skinnies.
I mean, he did say that technically.
Yeah. True.
You could grab like park rangers outfits if you wanted.
I think while this is ongoing, I'd be looking just for any security cameras that might have picked up any of the 4 of us so far, and I would edit, if there is any, I would edit the footage just to loop other footage on top of it in the storage.
Okay, go ahead and make me a edit test. Yep.
Yeah.
And you'll basically, this will be, so you'll have to continually loop this.
Yes.
Um,
I guess would it make sense to do this when we're all done then, instead of doing it now?
So no, because if you do it when you're all done, you'll have to like destroy the data somehow.
Okay. Yeah.
Because right now you're cleaning up as they go, so there is nothing to save. If you wait, you will have to then, and I mean, I'm not saying that you can't do this, because
Yeah.
this system is like you've gotten the feeling that this system is pretty easy. But you would have to like hack in and edit a bunch of files rather than
Okay. Yeah.
just
fair.
continually do this loop.
Yeah. I'd basically try to like fill in anytime one of us enter a frame, fill in another shot that would fit, and just
And
set a program to do that.
You can only do one camera at a time as well. So
Yeah, whichever one Blitz and DK are in front of, I guess. Hopefully
Sure.
it's not one in the locker room.
Feel like there's probably some lawsuits if you put a camera in
Yeah.
the locker room.
yeah.
To say otherwise, they just got a free show.
100 years from now, it's expected. No.
Cipher is wiping the cameras. What is our infiltration team doing?
I think DK is struggling to convert himself to having a Denver accent. He's like, I'm from Denver. I'm from Denver, y'all. Denver, Colorado. I am an American from Denver. I have a Eastern Atlantic accent. Fuck, it's so hard. Why can't you people speak Elvish like a normal person?
I'm not an elf, so
You can still speak the superior language. It's not that hard.
I'm not even
We've
from
been doing it for
Denver.
6,000 years.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what someone from Denver sounds like?
I'm not from here.
Yes, but I'm asking you what someone from Denver sounds like.
I imagine any other person in the world who, lives here sounds like they're from Denver, right? If they're from here, they sound like they're
All
from
right,
Denver,
DK
so
tries
just sound like you're
copying
from
your
here.
accent then, and he just goes, yes, that's right. I'm from Denver as well. I'm just a normal American guy, just like everyone else here. It's me,
Sounds
Janitor
good.
Steven.
Pick it up a little bit. Speak a little faster.
I thought people from this part of the country spoke super slowly and paused before saying words. No? Okay, well then, I guess I'm Steven and I'm from Janitorial Services. Is there something that I can get for you, Ranger? You seem to just be standing around.
Oh, I'm a janitor.
Yeah, while you were getting dressed, Cipher opened all of the lockers
Yes,
and Blitz
but
looked through
DK
them.
didn't hasn't turned to look yet
Oh,
because he's
okay,
a
gotcha.
dignified
Oh.
gentleman. He turns and he says, "Oh, my apology, fellow janitor. Well, supervisor, if you could show me how to use the cleaning cart and figure out where the secret facility is, I'd appreciate it.
Sounds good. I've
That'd
always
be
wanted
real
to put a
neighborly,
wet
which
floor
is a
sign in front
concept."
of somewhere.
Yeah, where from this room, where is the hidden dead zone?
So if you go further back into the hallway that you turned off of to come into the locker room, there is a employee only bathroom back there.
And that's the hidden dead zone?
That is the hidden dead zone, is the
Okay.
back wall of that of that bathroom.
All right.
If you're looking on AR, you just see a toilet flushing repeatedly there.
DK
That's the icon.
grabs some sort of utility cart, that's loaded with like a trash bag and like
Mhm.
sprays and a mop and a broom and just starts pushing it in that direction, keeping his head down. I want to imagine he has a ball cap on with the local logo of you know, of the facility he's in right here. Rocky
Sure.
Flats.
Yeah, Rocky Flats Wildlife Refuge. Okay. So you can make your way back to that bathroom.
Can we put one of those like closed for cleaning
Oh yeah, yeah.
signs?
Warning, wet.
Caution, wet floor.
Yes, yes.
Cuidado, piso mojado.
Yeah, piso
So
mojado. That's
uh
that's the sign we put facing everybody. Yeah.
there is no physical sign there. You have these two little like clips that you can put on either side of the door that will display an arrow, an augmented reality
This
object.
is not OSHA compliant, is all I'm saying.
It absolutely is because literally almost everyone has AR.
Not OSHA, not Bebop
Also,
Rocksteady
also
from
you think OSHA still exists?
not Bebop Rocksteady from Florida. Okay, apparently from Miami. I guess we're calling him. Do you think OSHA still exists? Yeah, I want to imagine. This is a man who clearly hasn't read Snow Crash, okay? The federal government will never not exist. It's just going to turn itself into a giant computing organization.
Listen, this is not there is no federal government here. This
I
is
have
this is the
There's a
Denver
president.
free zone. Not in Denver.
I
Denver's
understand that, but
Denver's
there's still
independent.
OSHA. I want to imagine the legacy of OSHA is carried on by the laborers who work in the corporations.
Oh,
Someone
okay.
play the Soviet Union theme in the background of what I'm saying right now. We need a waving flag of the workers. I believe in the social reform that the people of the modern future would introduce. OSHA rules are painted in blood. They will not stand for this. Workers of the cyber future, unite! This is a plot in Ocean's 11 where they take over the dice factory.
Yes, yes, I know. It's like
Unionize it.
they're like, yeah, hang on, we just have to break management first. And he
Yeah.
throws the Molotov cocktail.
What are they asking for? An extra 11 cents an hour? Just pay them.
Yeah. Oh
I forgot
man.
about that whole scene.
Like,
That's so
what are they
good.
asking
Oh,
for?
that's one of the
Like
the best parts
It
of the
is so
plot.
1,500
good.
a piece? No, total.
Oh man,
That is one of
I'm
my favorite scenes in that movie too.
gonna have to rewatch this now.
Yeah,
It's so
that movie
good.
was
It's so
perfectly
good.
balanced. It was so good.
Yeah. All right, so you enter the bathroom, closing it up behind you by putting clothes for like cleaning signs. And you find yourself in a empty white tiled bathroom. There are four stalls. They all have they're high walls, closing doors. They're like European style bathrooms too. None of this is
No,
America.
no, you just said that there's no OSHA, and now we can't even have shitty American bathrooms. We have
Correct.
good ones.
Yes.
Unbelievable. Your vision of the future of Denver is totally. I'm pulled out of the verisimilitude of the situation.
My immersion.
Yeah, it doesn't matter
Immersion.
because I'm gonna go active on my ultrasonic and
Ultrasound.
just look for weird parts of the walls and such.
Okay.
Is there still that one bathroom stall door that looks like Van Damme kicked it in?
Yeah. Do you happen to know how far, or because it just bounces off of,
60 yards or something like that. It's quite a while.
but it doesn't
It
go
goes around
through
corners and
things.
stuff.
Does it? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think the museum knows that there's a secret facility below them? Like, do you think they're in cahoots?
Yeah.
Or do you think the secret facility is
I
like
think it
pulling
would
a
be
fast one
impossible
over
for
the
people to
museum?
regularly come out of this room to go to the secret facility without somebody asking questions.
Does motion sensors does something to it, doesn't it?
Is there a motion sensor in here?
There are two, in fact.
Makes
Okay.
you wonder.
Did
doesn't
I
it?
sense that before I started doing anything?
Um, is that something you can do with your ultrasound?
Yes. That's
Then
the
yes, you
primary
you
use
would
of
you
the
would have,
ultrasound.
yes.
Okay.
You
Then
would
I
have
don't
sensed
go
that.
active because if I do, it'll flash both of them and they'll both go off instantly. And I go, there's motion sensors in here.
Does
Don't
it tell
ask
you
Usually
where,
me how
does
I
it
know
tell you where
that.
they are?
I don't. If they're actively emitting, yes,
Okay.
I would be
Let's
able
see
to.
here.
I mean, imagine it's sonar, but for, it literally is sonar. It's just at an ultrasonic level above human hearing.
Gotcha. So the two motion sensors in the room are so you're like looking into the bathroom. They're on the right hand wall, and they're basically right next to each other. There's about a foot of room between them.
That's weird.
You look over at them. Uh, it's the hand dryers.
Okay.
Got 'em.
I look at Blitz and I say, hold on, I'm going to try something stupid. We may need to leave in a hurry if it doesn't work. And I'm going to put my hand under both hand dryers at the same time.
They both turn on. When you wave your hand under the motion sensor, that activates them.
Okay.
Quick, we gotta go.
I'm just making sure, man. I don't know. It could be a secret wall behind here. Now that that's done, I'm going active.
Okay.
I'm checking for hidden walls and stuff like that.
Sure.
Also, as long as I'm emitting, the motion sensors are permanently turned on. So the dryers don't turn off.
It's just extremely loud. Just
Hey, why do you think two janitors are in here?
yeah.
Those suckers are broken.
Someone somewhere who said air hand dryers are more eco-friendly is crying right now.
So you are using your ultrasound to try and find any false walls that are in here. Go ahead and give me a perception test, with and add in your magic rating.
Cool.
Because this is the adept power, correct?
Yes. I'm
Yeah, go
gonna
ahead.
add an edge to this as well because we're still in the prep phase, and my magic power is 6. Perception. I'm about to get a lot of successes, I think.
4.
I did not. I got 4.
Dang.
For the number of
That's
dice
a
I
lot of
rolled, that's
dice,
not
too.
very good.
Yeah. Are you? Well, I guess you can't.
Yeah, I'm
spend another point
satisfied
of
with
edge.
that.
Yeah. So with 4, so you don't sense any of the walls being like false, but there is, so like on the right hand wall across from the stalls, you're looking at the hand dryers, the sinks, And then on the left-hand side of the sinks, you have the paper towel dispensers. One of the towel dispensers, there's like a small hollow spot behind it that you see like wires going through.
Anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna point to that.
The paper towel dispenser?
I point to the wires.
Oh. So do you think if you like stick your hand under there and try to get paper towel out, it'll open the door?
I'm not really sure. If only we had some sort of electronic genius.
I think Cypher's just been listening, going, I think hand dryers? Okay. All right. What else do you see? And he's
Can
like
you AR
thinking to
him
himself.
the wires.
Can you do what?
Can
Oh,
we
like
I say, can we AR him the wires,
Like, show me a diagram or something.
or just send you a picture?
I'm like, Pidgey.
yeah, I mean
It's-
you can do if, as long as you have something that has a camera.
I have to
Which I
imagine
think-
comlinks must.
Yeah, like you can like hold your comm link up and send a video, or if you have like any sort of like I think most smart links. I mean, like that there are ways to put cameras in your glasses or your contacts or stuff like that, but most comm links come standard with a camera. In fact, all comm links come standard with a camera, even like the burner meta links.
So imagine I get this this image showing these wires. What
Well, hang on. The wires, like your ultrasound, the wires are behind. So like you have the box, and then going into the wall behind it, you have the wires.
Oh, I open the box then if there's some availability.
Sure. Yeah, you can. Um, go ahead and make me just like so how are you going about opening up this uh paper towel dispenser?
Are there like a not like a key to like open a door, but a lot of paper towel dispensers, when you go to replace it, you have like a thing that you turn. So is there
Sure.
something like that on the cart?
Mm. Yeah, there probably is.
You could try that.
I want to make it clear though that DK just tries to open it by physical force first.
Yeah, so
Oh,
you like
okay.
you rattle it.
you break it, and that's why you're in there, is to fix it.
Then I turn and see Blitz coming with the key, and I go, "Yeah, that makes sense.
Hmm.
I'm an average American Denver-based handyman. I know that that's what you do."
Do I see anything, like, now that they've been in this room for a while, like anything on the node that shows up in this space as out of the ordinary?
We're
You
being
can go ahead and
watched
make
by the
me-
ghost of Christmas past.
another matrix perception check. And Sniff, why don't you go ahead and make me a visual perception check as well?
You got it.
Wasting all my good fades.
So 4 successes. Yeah, you can tell that the controller for this paper towel dispenser is not on the museum's Nexus. It's on a different system.
Mhm. And I can't see that node unless I probably hack on admin level first, right?
You think that this no, so like this is a completely different Nexus. So like it is not attached to the museum at all.
Right. So I did the scan earlier and I didn't see anything else, but you mentioned
Correct.
not at security. So if I'm
Well,
searching,
so-
how would I guess how would I mechanically find it then?
So there were no hidden devices on the
So it's a totally
museums.
different network that is hidden, not broadcast.
Correct.
I
Yes.
understand. I understand.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So with 4 successes on your perception test, you see that there are, there's a lot of life forms around here. Where's your clairvoyance currently?
Probably halfway between the van and the entrance.
Okay. So looking around, you see that there is what looks like a watcher spirit making a circuit of the not of the museum buildings, but of like the kind of the service road, the access road, and then out into, and it travels past your guys' van and goes out into the like hiking area of the wildlife refuge and
Okay.
eventually will disappear from sight if you do nothing.
Um, well, I will follow it with clairvoyance as far as I can.
Okay.
And I do want to like take note of its, what is it, like the astral signature
Yeah, the astral
and try to
signature,
do
sure.
like the astral tracking thing to see if I can get a bead on who it might belong to.
Okay. So yeah, you can get an so go ahead and give me a sensing test.
Okay. Got a two.
Two. Okay. Um, so you confirm that it is a watcher spirit, and you can see and recognize the subject's aura, and you will recognize it if you see it again, which means you will also recognize the aura of the caster,
Okay.
the person who summoned the spirit.
Okay.
And that's basically all you can get as you see it like arc out into the wildlife refuge and disappear behind a low hill. Um, so that's all you get with the two.
Okay. Gonna be memorizing that and then try to do the like astral tracking
Sure.
thing at some point.
Okay. So are you starting that right away?
I will communicate to them. I think this is an extended test, so this is like
Yes, it's 1 hour.
multiple. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I will wait to remain like alert in case they need me in the near term, but I will inform Blitz and Cipher here that hey, I just saw a Watcher spirit. It headed off into the woods. I can track it further, but wanted to maintain attention on y'all at the time.
I'm in a similar boat where DK and Blitz, you guys are pretty much at the extent of the network I can reach. It will take me hours, unknown how many, to locate and connect to the next network, which is connected to the hand dryer in front of you. So I can't do much else at this time beyond where you are at. Just thought you should know before going any further.
Mm. Probably not a whole lot we can do then either, unless we go on a hike. You could let Kool-Aid Man through there, but I don't think that's a good idea right now.
I mean, if you
Probably
do
not
that,
today.
I could set off the fire alarm in the museum.
I don't think we need to get down and in here right now. Let's just be clear
No,
that
I
this is
don't
the
think so
scouting
either.
mission. If
Yeah.
we're getting Cipher the information he needs to get through this later, like we physically located this and he just told us about this node, I think we're done here. You know what I mean? Like we
Mission
have our
accomplished.
outfits, we've got IDs, we know where to go. It's up to him to hack the door. And he doesn't have
Both
to
of
do it
you,
right now. He can take his time once we leave.
both of you go ahead and make Blitz and DK make me visual perception checks.
No. Why, Spoon? We're leaving. Don't send the ghost of Christmas yet to come after us.
It's pretty
Got a
good.
3.
I got a 1.
Okay. So Blitz with a 3, you can see that as you've opened this up in the like little control panel where like the dumb computer basically that controls like the motion sensor and things are, there is a input for a fiber optics cable that you could like connect a comm link to, or if you had a data jack, you could jack directly into it.
Hey, Cipher, could you Could we bring you in here? I mean, you're the commuter man. I don't want to plug myself into this thing. But I think I found a way for you to plug yourself in. Now, you would have to come out here and leave the van in your cocoon, and I know how you feel about that cocoon, but
it is nice in my cocoon. I could come in. It would just I'm a bit more proficient. I mean, you obviously know about my comfort zone. But I'm a bit more proficient not in person.
okay. Is there a way I can plug you in without you being right here?
Well, one of the things I have been looking into actually was giving Bug a data jack upgrade that he could then wire to my comlink that I could then access wirelessly because well, my secret is out, but unlike most people, I actually don't have a data jack because I don't use comlinks, as you guys know. So even if I was physically there, I can't plug in, but I could plug in a comlink.
Ask Cipher what happened to all those comlinks we gave him.
Oh, I'm so glad you asked. Oh, wait, can I hear that? I don't know if I can hear that or not. Well, assuming I heard the background noise.
Yeah.
Well, I actually have all those, and I was planning to put them scattered around the facility, kind of as spoofers for me to bounce where I'm accessing from, so the spider wouldn't be able to locate me in a single location. I'd be bouncing around from different locations. So they're going to good use, and then after we could sell them. Sound? I don't like sound. Sounds makes me nervous.
Yeah, I'm just thinking. So you can't just touch this thing with your brain powers and plug in?
Yeah, how close do you got to be, Cipher?
Well, I am entirely wireless. I don't have a plug-in, but I can make Bug. I can submerge myself again and become touching things.
You also theoretically could access it from here if you got more than one success on your matrix perception test.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because and so you also were specifically looking for hidden things on the museum nexus, which there isn't anything hidden on the museum nexus. The museum nexus is its own separate system. And so if you were to just say, hey, I'm looking for hidden things in general.
Yeah. Sorry, I hyper zoomed in on the physical connection thing. My goal, I haven't said this yet, but my goal if assuming we're leaving and come back tomorrow would be I would then try to connect to the other network, but first I have to locate it, find it, and go through all wirelessly. I was me, the player here, was hyper fixating on the physical plugging piece, which I technically cannot do.
Yes.
Cipher, I just want to understand. So you can't plug into it, or you don't want to use your legs and walk here and plug into it? I'm just trying to understand here.
Well, I physically cannot connect to it. I could find a workaround, but I could connect to it wirelessly too, and I would be better at doing it wirelessly. So I think, I mean, it to me, it makes most sense to still do it from where I am right now. I mean, if you want me to come with you, I can, but I will be less helpful. And I physically
I just wanted to know. Because I was going to be kind of mad at you if you just didn't want to leave your cocoon.
I know you've mentioned, and this is where he's going totally tangent, so someone's going to have to tell him to shut up. I know you've mentioned you have other friends that kind of like do what I do. Are they like exactly like I am, or do they use comlinks?
Are you asking me if they have magic brain powers?
Well, I think their name was Parcel. Does that person? Can they do it like I do?
Parcel have magic brain powers?
Yeah.
Do they? Parcel's my fixer, brother.
Oh, maybe it's not Parcel. Shoot, sorry, I wasn't eavesdropping. I just picked up names as you went by. But like.
Interesting how you knew a fixer was Parcel.
Never mind. the equivalent of hanging up just happened. Then he's like, wait, they're still on mission. And he dials back in. So it's like, Cipher has left the call. Cipher has rejoined the call.
Still stuttering.
Yeah, um, I don't know. I do everything wirelessly. I just can't. I physically cannot plug in. I don't have a plug on my person. Like you
DK, are we
use
done
your
cleaning
comlink.
this bathroom then?
The two of you in the bathroom hear a voice from outside say, hey, are you guys done in there?
I look at Blitz.
Oh
Take his
yeah,
time.
we'll be right out. Sorry, the hand dryers were giving us a lot of trouble. Someone stuck dirt in them.
What?
You guys see the same man who was at the desk, kind of leaning around the. Uh, did you shut the door behind you?
Yes,
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, then
I'm
you
a
don't see him,
professional.
but you like hear him out from outside calling through the
Drop
door.
it. I'm a professional. All right. Just as a reminder, DK looks totally different, and he's wearing dark sunglasses now.
Yes.
And he just says, "Hey, partner, just finishing up in here." I give one of the dryers a good slap on the side, and then run my hand under it, and it clearly works correctly, and then turns off. And I go, "Just had to get the keys to get in there."
All right. So both of you go ahead and give me infiltration checks to get out of here without this dude noticing that you're the same people as before.
Bump, 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 bump. All right, I'm using edge on this. Using my 4th point of edge on this.
Be nice. Blitz over here, just like Olympic athleting their way through everything.
No, she's doing cartwheels, so he can't even see her face, anyways.
Okay.
I have 5
Both of you.
successes. I don't
Yeah.
do cartwheels. I don't who's that? Is that Sophia Vergara? No, that's not it. Catherine Zeta-Jones. I don't
Oh.
Catherine Zeta-Jones my way out of here. I just skulk in the shadows and I literally just disappear into the shadows.
Okay. So you're able to make your way back out. I think
I
the
take my
last
hat
thing
off as I exit the facility and I go, "Ha, quitting time."
so I think the the last thing we'll do here is we'll come back to Sniff for his astral tracking roll.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Okay. And that is just in a sensing roll, right?
A sensing, yeah, a sensing. So a sensing and intuition.
Okay. And
Yeah, there's
I think that's the right. Yeah. One success. I will go ahead and use one edge for that.
okay.
That's 5. Two extra, so 3.
3 successes. Okay. So, you are tracking this spirit, and you're following it. There's a very thin line of magical power that's leading back to its um, summoner. You're following it. You're looking for a threshold of 5, so you have to do a second hour. So basically roll the exact same thing minus 1 dice.
Okay. One thing before I started this, I did look at Cipher and I say, do not leave. Do not go anywhere until I wake up. I swear, stay here. And then he passes out.
In VR, I respond, okay. Can't move much anyways. Just two limp bodies in a van now.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think you suddenly hear the van doors
Safest
lock, and then
approach.
the alarm goes off, like to extra lock, or the
Yeah.
horn, not the alarm.
All right, that's a 2, so I think that hits the 5.
Sure. Yes, it does. So you are following this link, this astral link, and it leads north and west. You're following it like up through the air, out over the sprawl as it leads to a large building where you can see in windows people like the life forms of metahumans moving around. And it leads to one of them who is walking through, like you see him walking through the windows as it like passes a window, passes a window, passes a window. It has the same astral signature that you see. Um, it, it's hard to tell where you are
Yeah.
versus in the physical world versus the spiritual world.
Okay. Is there anything identifiable about this building? Like, Sniffin makes a hobby of architecture. Does this look like a particular thing you might have seen before?
So I think you can still give me a visual perception test while you're
Okay.
astral, but it's going to take a negative.
Okay.
So I think we're going to give it a -4.
All right. Let's get this. Count
Still
it.
3 successes. Okay. Very nice. Yeah, there is a definite definite outline to this building that you can see, and you would theoretically, with enough successes on say like another visual perception test or like an architecture knowledge skill, you would be able to identify what this building is.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to identify it then.
Sure.
So what you said, perception again, or?
Well, so if you like, you can identify where your location is in the city, and
Right.
if you physically go there, you would be able to go, it's that building.
On it. Yeah. Okay, perfect.
Or if you have like an architectural knowledge skill, or I would even say knowledge area Denver.
Yeah, I got that.
I would take that role as well for a knowledge skill.
Okay.
Dang,
To just
you
be like,
people
oh,
and your
that's
useful
the-
knowledge skills.
That's the Empire State Building.
Yeah, okay. Should I roll that now, or do we?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
4. Okay. Yeah, definitely. So you see that this building, you're familiar with the skyline of Denver. This is in the Boulder section of the sprawl, and it is the Fenrir International Building.
Okay.
And I think that is where we will call it for tonight.
Beautiful.
How many karma are we getting, Game Master?
We'll do 4 karma for this session. This was a good legwork session.
Voice.
Yeah.
I had to pretend to be from Florida. That's the real pain.
You have to be a Dolphins fan. That's rough.
I don't know where you're getting this Dolphins thing from.
The second you described the colors, that's all I could think of.
Orange
Teal
and blue?
Orange and teal.
Somehow
Yeah,
that
come
makes
on.
me an automatic Dolphins fan and not a person from Florida?
From Florida, orange and teal. Yeah. Immediate Dolphins fan. Especially when you got a Patriots fan and a Bills fan.
I feel like I saw this guy I described today at a golf course. Like, this guy isn't even Floridian. He's just a senior citizen.
He's never mind. Too funny.
He's out on the back 9 wondering why the youth in front of him won't speed up and would let him play through. Okay?
I'm just a solo.
Who shadowed shadowly today? I'm going to go with Cipher to start with. Who shadowed shadowly?
I think I'm gonna go with Decay again. The outfit, the playing into each role. I think you had 3 different characters in this one episode. was spot on. I loved it.
All right, Sniff. Who shadowed shadowly?
I mean, DK is clearly MVP of this. It was beautifully done. The rant, the old man rant, was gorgeous.
That was
I was
just
enthralled.
my mom. I was channeling my mom.
It was beautiful. I loved it.
Also, to
Please
be honest,
more.
the part about not wanting QR codes and wanting a physical menu,
No, that felt real.
was me. That was not
That
my
felt
mom.
real.
Yeah, that was definitely
I don't
going
want
into
your
some
app.
fucking trendy restaurant and people being like, would you like to scan our QR codes? And I was like, yeah, I want to download a virus. Give me a physical menu, dipshit. Jesus.
to pay, you have to go up to the register. No.
Oh.
You must bring the receipt to me. I'm sorry, sir. We don't work that way.
Oh my God. Nowadays, you go to Outback Steakhouse and they bring the credit card reader on their belt and you can scan it right there. I don't understand. That's Outback Steakhouse, okay? You can't be a small town unless you have an Outback Steakhouse. If they can do it, whatever trendy restaurant you're in can do it as well. I don't need your hibble hobble, wander around, give somebody my credit card and it disappears for a half an hour while they take a smoke break. Blitz, who's your shadowly?
Decay.
Okay.
Could we have a unanimous voting for the first time?
Big Spoon, who's your
your old man act sent me into fucking orbit. I was losing.
It was, too good.
That's the person who I want to be when I grow up.
I think that's just DK now.
He is. He's 46, man. He is an old man.
Oh, easy,
Brutal.
buddy. 46 old?
In
Come
the
on.
Shadowrun universe?
No, 46 is
People
not old.
die all
even
the
in Shadowrun.
time. Half the population's fucking
What is
dead.
the life expectancy?
Yeah,
Listen.
I expect the life expectancy plummeted.
The
My
average,
man's like,
it did
okay,
not.
so
Like
Osh
elves,
is
I
gone, but
mean,
life
exists.
expectancy's
Yeah,
gone
exactly. I was
up.
gonna say, yeah. Well, so okay, but here's the thing. The thing you have to remember is the average life expectancy has just increased by like 10,000 years because there are immortal
Immortals?
elves and dragons.
If you remove the like 600 immortal elves and the 10 dragons from that list, and you go with 99.999% of the population, the average life expectancy dramatically plummeted.
This is why we need the median life expectancy.
Oh my God.
Anyway,
Spoon, who shadowly?
I think I'm gonna make it a clean sweep and DK.
That's
All right, I disagree. I think it's actually Blitz because she played a really good straight man to DK.
That's true.
You got to have somebody to bounce.
Yeah.
She's my Zako
Very true.
Yama this episode for sure. Brendan going, I don't know how to end bits, and yet somehow you always do, Zach. And Zach goes, I don't know how to do it either. And then you hear the buzzer noise. I was like, perfect. Absolutely the perfect thing for Zach to say. Oh.
By the way,
I actually didn't think of a Shadowrun question for everybody.
yeah.
Hold on. Talk amongst yourselves while I come up with a question.
So I will let you also know you spent what, like 3 or 4 points of edge this session?
Yeah.
So depending on when you guys go to get to do the mission, you get 1 point for a full night's sleep and a good meal.
Okay.
So like on the what'll be like
Yeah, we've got some
18th?
time.
Yeah. 17th, you'll get 1 point back. 18th, you'll get 1 point back.
I got to
So-
go to the fight club on the 18th.
The 18th.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Correct.
And our deadline's the 20th, right?
For the first deadline is the 20th.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
First deadline?
Are you sure we should do
Yes.
it after your fight club? What if you get like really fucked up?
I will.
I mean,
will
I'm
be right
rooting
back.
for you, but
My shadow question is, what is everyone's character's favorite shadow sport?
oh, I already know.
Great.
Shadow sport.
You know, the sports of the Shadowrun future. You know, you got
Right.
urban brawl, right? You still
You're gonna
have
make me look
American
up-
football.
Every single esport in the shadow future. Oh wait, is Cardio Mart one?
Yeah,
That's
let's say
definitely
Cardio Mart is one.
That's an easy one.
I was listening to
Yeah, esports for
episode
sure
7,
for
and that's the first
Cipher.
time you called it Cardio Mart, and now I have to imagine that it's not a racing game. It's a game about a middle-aged American male salesman who sells carts to racers. You know, it's like it's Mario Kart Salesman Simulator. That's what
It's-
I think it is now.
Grimdark James would buy that.
Yes, he would. He'd be tuning the engines up, you know, it's just he'd be pulling the pipes out and like scrubbing the rust clean on them and then putting the
Tell you what.
pipes perfectly back in.
I can sell you this cart for 100 new yen, better than anyone else. But if you pay me an extra 20, I can overclock it for you.
He's scary, okay? He's a scary guy.
Too funny.
I'm worried that when he gets into Rogue Trader and he really starts wheeling and dealing, I'm not going to understand what's happening. I'm just going to be agreeing to whatever he says. Well. Look who it is. Let's pretend we were talking about it the whole time. All right? Let's pretend we said the. Okay, he's back. Okay.
So about that beer that's owed to someone.
Yeah. Anyway.
What beer?
Somewhere there's a beer owed. I don't know which way it goes, but
The tally is growing.
Yeah.
So what did our shadow fact question end up being for next week?
What would you love to know?
Favorite sport. Shadow sport of
okay.
the shadow future.
Gotcha. I know mine already.
And that's what I said. I said, oh, I got mine.
I mean, yours is just urban brawl. You're gonna say the character you're gonna say that does it is gonna be the cavalry. Yeah, I know. It's okay.
We'll see.
You're gonna go back to the noodle eating troll again and be like, my favorite sport is competitive noodle eating.
Oh, I forgot to get a gyoza reference in there. I meant to spill a cup in your van that was just sitting around.
What? Why would you do that?
activate carpet.
No, just because I
absorbers.
assume Cipher's van is full of just half-empty gyoza cups or like chip bags or like
That's it's probably
a third of
That's why I said it's a weird
From
van.
3 years ago.
It's a
You think
weird,
it's
weird
trash?
van.
He's running a test.
I'm upset.
Yeah, what's the test?
He's got a hypothesis.
How fast does mold grow?
Jesus, why would you use your car to run that test? You can use a petri dish.
How quickly can you accumulate a community of small animals that feed off of everything you've left in the
Oh my god. We're done.
Cypher
I'm
says
shutting
friends.
off the recording. We're done.